What it do? What it do? Trizap
D-line.
with Triple C TV, man. Captain Corner Conversations. How you doing this week, me brother?
I'm good, man. I'm a little tired today.
Man,
Past couple weeks, I've been bouncing around quite a bit, so it's
yeah,
it's nice to sit down.
yeah.
To be honest.
We got that. We put out that half sports episode last week. Both of us been road running. You've been road running
I've
like
been
me,
literally
man.
road running.
Like
Yeah.
I like it, man. Usually it's just me road running, but you've been road running, man. I like it, man.
Yeah. Last weekend, I went to Virginia.
Nice. How was it?
9 hours there, 9 hours back.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. It's nice to get back on the road just a little bit, scratch that itch. And then
Mm-hmm.
last night I went down to Brown County, did
Nice.
another show. But that should be the last show I do for quite a long time, which is good.
You sure?
I'll take the extra money, but it's just a lot of driving and a lot of standing around and stuff. So
how
it
were
it was fun. But
how were the shows?
they were good. They were good.
Good, good,
So
good.
Virginia was kind of like this weird little like camp town
Okay.
like festival thing. It was kind of weird.
What part of Virginia?
It is out like in the mountain area, so kind of like the west side of the state. I
Okay.
forget. It was like a city no one's ever heard
Okay.
of. So yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy. But then yeah, last night was Brown County, Bill Monroe Music Park. Pretty cool park for a festival, so it was a good time.
Nice.
It was a good
Nice.
time.
Nice. 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 Good. Good. I last night I went to Treach. I remember I was telling you about that. Treach is, for y'all who don't know, it's it's like a South by Southwest, if you ever heard of that. It's like South by Southwest, the indie version though. It's a lot of local artists, singers, rappers, just all kind of different genres. Um, they have like just 4 or 5 different venues down in Fountain Square, and just the whole day, it's just shit going on. It's a good time. If you've never been, I would recommend go. I still, but let me not flex. I still have not actually been to official Treach. I just, with the speaker rentals, I had a fashion show. It was a fashion show, and then like they had performers and all there. We were at Hot Boys down at
The
Fountain
chicken
Square.
spot.
Yeah,
It's
you ever
really
been?
been there. Yeah. We
And it's
actually last year did a. I don't know if you've heard of this. It's called Music in Transit. It's like a local thing they do where they
mm,
do music videos out of Indigo buses.
oh,
So we did one of those last year right in front of that spot. It was really cool.
actually, I think I have heard of that before. I think I've
Yeah,
seen it
it's
once or twice.
it's really cool. It's obviously it's hard to fit everything in those buses because they're
Mhm.
like 3 feet wide, but they got a lot of cool camera work and it's a cool thing.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up. But yeah, we were at Hot Boys. Still have never eaten there either. I've done plenty of events, set up plenty of things there. Have been there multiple times. Still have never got any wings, anything.
It's
So
one of those spots where you walk by and you know it's good. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
you don't even have to like know much about it.
yeah,
You walk by, it's all right. This is a good spot right here.
yeah. Like every time, and then I looked at the menu. Looked at the menu. I think I took a picture of it, and I was like, "Nah, this would be cool." Like it's one of them things. It's certain places you want to try just to know if it's gonna be good or not. I know it's gonna be good. It's just one of those things. When am I gonna actually be able to order anything, sit down and really enjoy it? Because every time I'm there, I'm always doing some kind of event, or
Yeah.
I'm doing something. I'm working some kind of way. You know. Speaking of which, shout out to Slum House. Shout out my me brother Luck. I was with him damn near the whole time yesterday. While he was moving around, he got to go out the trees, got to see some of the different people. While I was standing there, while I was around just watching my speakers, make sure everything was good. I held down his booth. So shout out Slum House. Go get you some merch. Do I have anything? I ain't got nothing on today. It's in the closet. I'll get fresh later. Like bro said, I'm tired. Okay, y'all know how my weekends be. I'm tired. Um, but what we got on the agenda? What we doing? Sports first. Big thing is sports right now. Matter of fact, this is what we gonna say. Do you want to start with the big thing, or do you want to go to everything else first, then end with the big thing?
Let's build up to it. I think because
Okay.
I think it might get a little explosive.
Yeah. All right. So first thing first. What's up with Shador?
Man, I don't know. There's been a lot of discourse online, which I think is a good thing to ignore
Uh-huh.
because people got their opinions. You know,
Uh-huh.
he's already a very polarizing figure, which is maybe part of the reason that he fell in the draft so much. But yeah, he had a rough game last night. Took I think 5 sacks and 15 dropbacks, which is
Jeez.
pretty tough.
It
And
is. Who are they playing?
they were playing the Rams. So
The Rams defense, all right, aren't they?
it is, but it's third string out there.
They're really third string though.
I believe so.
Okay.
I mean, usually it's hard to say because like nowadays it's kind of weird with preseason
Yeah.
teams. Some teams go all in and like they actually like Denver. I think played like some of their starters,
Okay.
but then there's other teams like the Colts. That they are not playing anyone that's safe on that team basically.
Which and that I'll wait till we get to the big thing because I got something to say with that. I saw something with that and it kind of had me. But that's another story.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I'm interested to see with cuts coming up. I mean, I don't think Shador will get cut, but it was a rough showing. I think one of the problems that I have heard some scouts say is that like he just maybe moves a little bit too slow. And it's like if in the NFL you're gonna get sacked when you're holding the ball too long and waiting for stuff to open up. And when you're playing at Colorado, you can just run out of the pocket and get away with it. But NFL ball is a little bit different, so I'm interested to see throughout the season if he gets any run, if that develops at all.
Especially when you're playing for the Browns.
Yes, they're not going to make it easy for him.
No.
That's one of the problems. One thing I was thinking about when I was driving over here is, which it's impossible for every quarterback to get in this situation, but guys that go through like Minnesota, like Kevin O'Connell is a true like quarterback whisperer. Of course, we're going to see Daniel Jones here, who didn't play for them, but he was there last year. But like Sam Darnold last year got a bag because he went through there.
That's a fact.
And it's like, man, I bet like if Shador ended up there, I think things would be turning out a lot different. But going to the Browns, it's just like you're just starting off below zero.
Do you think he's gonna stay with the Browns?
I don't know. I'm interested to see how the quarterback situation goes throughout the year because they're starting Flacco, who's one hit away from the retirement home.
Do you agree with them starting Flacco? That was the other question I wanted to ask.
I don't know.
That's why
I mean, like the two rookies are not ready. I don't think like Dylan Gabriel isn't really in the best spot either to start right now.
Okay.
And I mean, they definitely are probably going to have a horrible season. So having a rookie quarterback start would help get that first overall pick. I understand. I mean, it seems like most NFL teams go with the veteran at least to start. We're seeing the Giants do the same thing where it's like, and Russell Wilson is good, but Jackson Dart has been showing out in the preseason.
I have heard his name a good couple times.
He has looked awesome. So, but again, they're not going to start him. I think that's smart. Let the rookies kind of sit and learn from those vets to start at least. And if it lasts a month, that's fine. It's at least a chance to kind of sit from the sideline and see how things move at full speed.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't pay attention to the Browns.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be a Browns fan to pay attention to the Browns, and I don't even think they do. But
they have pretty good fans.
You have to. You're the Browns.
For what they've given the fans over the years, I respect their fans more than most sports fans because they've pretty much had nothing in my lifetime.
They're low-key like the Knicks. Like how I always say the Knicks are the Cowboys of the NBA. When it comes to fans, we got like Brown level fans because you just gotta love them to be a fan of them.
Oh yeah.
There is no way in hell you just woke up one day
There's
and
no
said,
fair weather
"Yeah,
fans,
no."
like,
Like, why are you here? There's
because
no
there's
way.
no fair weather. That's
No, no, no. Um, did you hear about Shiloh?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Shiloh has put himself in a tough spot.
definitely did. Do you think he will get picked up anywhere else?
I think he will.
Where you th-
But
where you thinking?
I will say this actually. One problem with playing safety in the NFL is that there are a million good safeties.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Justin Blackman, who was here, for a while, he's now with the Saints. It took him a good amount of time to get signed. Justin Simmons, who has been one of the better NFL safeties for a long time, he didn't get signed last year until I think the season already started, and he's a free agent again now.
That's
So you're
crazy.
competing against guys like that. You're an undrafted rookie and you punch a dude in your final preseason game. It does make it harder, but he'll probably at least get a practice squad spot somewhere, and maybe he can work up from there as injuries happen throughout the year. But
Yeah,
it might take some time for him to really get his feet wet in the NFL.
that sucks. I'm telling you, man. They. I don't want to be that guy, but they're definitely there is something going on with just the last name Sanders.
Yeah,
They're they're fucking with them a little bit, man. A
yeah.
little too
A
much in
lot of
my
times
opinion.
that name helps. Having the last name of
Yeah,
like Frank Gore Jr. Man is I don't know if you've seen any of his clips. He's been killing it for the Bills. I mean, he's still going to be like a fourth string running back, but I love I love seeing someone like him
did he
and
come?
playing for a team that his dad played for too.
He came out this year, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
he's a rookie.
Okay.
So last name sometimes helps, sometimes
Yeah.
hurts, depending on the situation.
Shit, if your last name Madden, I know it helps. I
Absolutely.
know it does.
Yes.
Okay. I just seen
Yes.
something about Lil Arch, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that name, Lil
It's
Arch.
good. It's good. And he's a fun guy. He's not like Eli and Peyton that's just like
Yeah.
these, you know, he's got a little bit more swag than them.
Speaking of Eli
And
Payton,
he can run,
I mean,
which we know from the Mannings didn't happen too often.
that is crazy. I wonder if that was a conscious effort.
I think so. I mean, I know for a fact Peyton didn't want to get hit. Eli would run a little bit more,
Barely.
but yeah.
It was barely.
And really, it was mostly just athleticism. Arch Manning is Cooper's son, who played wide receiver. So there's a little bit more athleticism in his genes, I think, and probably part of the
That's
reason why
why.
he's got some more legs.
Okay.
Yeah. And Cooper, unfortunately, he never got to play in the NFL because he got basically a career-ending injury in high school, I think.
I
Um,
wonder.
but his legacy's living on through Arch now. So
I can't find. It was this post. I was on Facebook, and I can't remember exactly everybody who was on it, but it was like all in their prime. Eli Manning, Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Cam Newton, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, who am I forgetting? I said Matt Ryan, right?
mm-hmm.
Um, Russell Wilson. Did I say Aaron Rodgers?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers. And there was one more person, but I can't remember. It said out of all five, I mean, all 10 of them in their prime, who has to go?
Oh God.
It was a lot of people who said Cam and Matty Ice. I said, no, my number one pick would be Eli.
Yeah.
And I like Eli. I like Eli a lot. Eli's my boy. Peyton's way, like, he's just solidified. But
Yeah.
I do like Eli. But there's no way in hell I'm not gonna put him on the tier with the rest of everyone else. And this man led the league in interceptions like 2, 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Like
Eli, if he didn't have those Super Bowl rings, which he played a very large part in, so like not going to take away from
very,
that.
very large.
But if you're just looking like, hey, you're starting a team tomorrow,
Eli's
who are
not.
you taking in their prime?
Mm-mm.
I mean, Cam and Matt Ryan won the MVP,
Yeah.
and lost in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Which again, like Cam got wrecked by the Denver defense. I don't think anyone.
He
I
did.
think Tom would have been killed by them too.
But at the same time, what if Cam actually had weapons on that team?
Yeah,
That is a big one that a lot of people just gloss over.
yeah,
Cam was that team. He
absolutely.
was. Who was his best receiver? Um, what's the one? What's his name? Olsen, Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen, he was a tight end.
That
They had
exactly.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah. They had some names, but like
it wasn't.
they would have been wide receiver 3 on most teams.
Yes, and damn sure on a championship team.
Yeah. Now Matt Ryan, and I'm not going to blame him. I blame Kyle Shanahan for that loss because they were up 28-3, and then in the second half decided to throw the entire half, despite the fact that the Patriots can stop their 2 awesome running backs, and they had Julio Jones,
Yeah,
and I forget who the other receiver was, but they had an awesome offense. So that's Kyle Shanahan's fault.
yeah.
Shout out to him.
I put a little. We're putting some of this on Matty Ice though. I'm putting some of this on Matty Ice and how you snuck up the joint when you came here.
Well, yeah,
It just validates it.
yeah,
But we will put most of this on your coach, so you get a little
Yeah.
bell.
yeah.
Very little though.
But that was his peak season, man. And it was same with Cam. It's like
That
after
is
that, it just
crazy.
fell off. And that's the thing about sports, man, especially football. It's like you get one chance sometimes.
Yeah,
Like that's why, as a Pacers fan, I'm like, there's so many Pacers fans that are like so optimistic about the future. It's like that could have been it. It had
Yeah.
been 20 years since we were in, or 25 years since we were in the finals last time. I don't want to wait another 25 years, but that might. Sometimes that just happens.
Well, shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Speaking as a Knicks fan, I'll take 25 over 40, whatever we're at now.
Yeah.
55, 45. I don't
This
know.
upcoming year, this is your guys' year.
Don't say that.
And I actually just listened to a podcast with Spike Lee. He
I
was
need to
on
see that.
the Bill Simmons podcast.
I need to watch.
It was really good.
I need to watch that, but please don't say
Some
that.
good Knicks talk on there.
Please do not say that. Like, I don't want any jinxes through this season.
Yeah.
Like, none. This is still the Knicks. I do not need it.
If it's not them, it's the Cavs, and that's I don't think anybody wants that. Let's be honest.
Like,
Love Donovan Mitchell, but
yeah, he's cool.
you know,
He should have came to New York. Well, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. What's his name? Jerry West. Jerry West shouldn't have been trying to play such hardball with us in New York for that trade. He wanted the house, the farm, both kids, all 4 tires off every car in the state. Just bro, no. Donovan Mitchell is good, but no. That man wanted like 6 first rounders and Julius Randle and Emmanuel quickly. Like, bro, all right now.
NBA trades got like that, and I think it's starting to come back down. But like, man, like Durant, he got traded for like 6 or 7 firsts. Like Mikal Bridges, how many was that? Or
Kel, he was 6, I believe.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking right.
So it's like
KD, I understand.
Yeah, KD, it makes sense.
He's warranted, but then again, at this age, it is kind of not warranted.
Well, yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about that, but
yeah,
just 9 times out of 10, if we're gonna talk about KD, I'll trade the farm for him.
Yeah,
you know, but some of these other people,
I mean, Gobert got traded for like that amount,
Oh,
or it was like 5 and then some players and stuff. So
we are not going to get on that.
The NBA, I think, is finally starting to settle down. Part of it is because the CBA changes. It's like harder to have a lot of good players on your team, which I feel like that's going to go. The next CBA, I think those rules are going to change because
it has to.
Like, look at what Boston had to do. Which, again, I'm not mad about that at all as a Pacers fan.
Thank you.
But they had to completely tear down their team because they didn't want to have to pay the tax when Tatum's not going to play this year. The Pacers let Miles Turner walk for that same kind of reason. It's like when you get into that repeater tax zone, you better be going to the finals every year if you're paying $500 million for a roster.
That's a fact. But that's crazy about Miles because I swear I thought y'all had money over there. Who are y'all paying?
They could have done it. And I don't know. There may have been some other stuff because I don't know if Miles wanted to come back. Like some of the comments he's made since, they could have traded Toppin or something. Which I don't know. I feel like at this point I would have kept Toppin over him.
I was gonna say I'm
So,
not trading Top.
I,
I'm
yeah.
not. That was one of the worst. I screamed so loud when I saw that trade go through.
So did I, but I think it was
Like,
a different
yeah,
different type of
I
scream.
know it was. I'll never forget. I was getting fireworks at that time. I was getting fireworks. I'll never forget this. I was dragging the basket outside, putting it in my trunk, and it came through on my ESPN because I kept saying, "Okay, what moves are we gonna do? What moves are we doing? We being real quiet right now. What moves are we getting ready to do?" And it popped up, and I said, "This ain't the fucking move I wanted. What are we doing?" Yeah, yeah. So never get rid of Top.
Yeah.
Please don't
I
do
just
that.
saw a video of him a few days ago. They beat Minnesota in like overtime, and he popped off for like 8 threes in the
Yeah,
fourth and overtime. Like
yeah,
that dude is so fun to watch.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I love
I
Top.
when they were going in the off season, they were like, yeah, they might have to trade Toppin to get Miles. I'm like,
Man, no.
I don't know about that. We've had Miles for a long time, and
Hmm.
I've loved having him here, but I mean, we saw what happened in the finals. He was pretty rough. So
I ain't gonna lie. I've been saying for years y'all needed to trade Miles. I
the thing is,
like years.
replacing a player that can block shots and shoot threes is
That's
it's
hard.
getting easier. And they did get Jay Huff, who's we'll see.
Yeah, we
We'll
talked about
see.
that.
Yeah, we talked about him a little bit.
We talked
I don't
about
want to
that.
hype him up too much, but man, that dude's got some talent. So
He was looking decent.
yeah. So Miles is one of those guys where he could fit with pretty much any team, and like having him next to Giannis, I think is going to help space
Yeah,
things out for them.
yeah.
But they got a lot of other issues there. So
All right. Um,
that was totally off topic.
eh, it's all on topic. Who cares? Um, did you see my girl, man? Did you see Paige, man?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been singing her graces. My girl went off for 44. Hold on, can I pull up the whole stat line? Because it needs to be said. She went off for 44, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal on 81% field goals. That is just great. That is great.
Yeah.
Shout out, Paige. I keep saying it. Fuck Caitlin. I'm with Paige. Sorry, but not
It's
sorry.
funny because there's a lot of parallels between them two and like Steph and Kyrie.
It is.
And like Steph and
It is.
Kyrie, like mid 2010s when they were going to the finals every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's like two awesome players, but
Yep.
just different types of
Yep.
players, and
Yep.
it's all like a pick your poison. And
It's apples and
obviously,
oranges.
Steph is I think taking quite a head leap over Kyrie to this
I,
point,
I don't
but
know though. Like being honest, I
as
really
far
don't
as
know.
like production
I'll say as accolades.
accolades,
I'll
yeah,
say that because see with Kyrie, if COVID never happened, are we having that same? Do we have that same thought?
who knows?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If he didn't have this latest injury, are we having that same conversation?
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. So it's like Steph.
My thing with Steph is so they won. Did they win one or two before they got Kate? I think it was two, right? Because does he have? He has 4 rings, right?
KD,
No, Steph.
Steph. He has, yeah, he has
He has
four.
4.
Well, yeah, he has four.
Yeah.
They
So
won.
they won the one. They won one with
Hold on,
KD.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold
Let's
on,
get some.
hold on.
Let's fact check here. But the point is that what I was impressed by with Steph is actually the most recent finals they won
Yeah, yeah,
because they had. I mean, their team didn't like. They still had Clay and Draymond, obviously, but
that was it pretty much.
they a lot of the rest of the team changed. Obviously, KD wasn't there. So going back and winning another one without KD, I think said a lot because obviously when they got KD, everyone hated it. Everyone's like, "This is bullshit." That they can just add a player that good when they've already won two or at least been in two. Because I think they won two out of three, and they added him after they lost that one in 2016. I'm pretty sure it's been almost 10 years since all that's happened, which is insane.
It is.
How
That
fast time
is.
is moving.
They won 2015. I'm trying to check. all of these championships. Um, they got 2015. I think it just said 2016. Yeah, I'm gonna read off all the years. 2015, 2017, 2018, 2022.
Okay. So did they win two with KD? Because I
I
feel
think
like they got him
I
in
think so.
2016, right? After they lost.
I I think that is how it went.
Yeah.
That they got two with them. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, because remember they won one. Bron came back from down 3-1, and then I think KD came that next year.
Yeah.
So I think that would be 17 and 18. When did the Raptors win? Was that 20?
2019. 2019.
And then that's when KD and
KD
Clay got
left.
hurt.
Yeah. KD left, I think, the next year. And then Clay was out that whole next year. Yeah, that was a rough finals.
Yeah, it definitely was. If they were all, not, I'm not even gonna say they all. Actually, I am just because of how people talk about Kawhi. If they were on that team, do you think the Raptors would have won?
Probably not.
Okay.
Kawhi, man, I don't want to get too far into that, but I don't want to say a career wasted, but like, my God, just injured every year. Was definitely a top three player for
A nice minute.
5 to 7 years.
A nice minute. He
And then once he
was.
went to the Clippers, it's like this dude, it's just,
He should have stayed with the Spurs.
yeah. Yeah, that whole thing was weird because
It
he didn't like
was.
trust their medical team or something. I mean, he went to the Raptors, won a championship, so.
Yeah, can't say anything about that.
But I
He,
think he had a problem with the medical team there too. So like, I don't.
you know, some. I think he should have just stayed with the Raptors.
He should have absolutely. They had Lowry, they had Siakam,
Yeah,
a young Siakam.
yeah.
They would have
A
won
young OG.
a young OG.
Okay,
They
like
had Van Vliet. Like they had a sick team. They would have probably at least won another, or at least went to another.
I definitely think so.
Yeah,
I can say that. I can say
because
that.
LeBron had left the East at that point.
Okay.
Giannis was a couple years away from really being that guy. There wasn't a ton out East. Paul George was gone. Not that he was really stopping anyone, but
Man. Okay, yes, they won two with Durant,
okay,
17, 18. They swept the Cavs the second time in
yeah.
18. That is crazy.
And that's when everyone was like, "This is not fair."
And then they lost to the Raptors in 19. And that would have been a three-peat.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Yeah,
then what? Like 3 years later, they won again.
yeah,
So,
against the Celtics. So, yeah.
but like those two guys, like I love Kyrie. I always have. I have a pair of his shoes at home.
Which ones?
I think the first ones,
Nice.
um, which I don't wear them anymore because they're like so structured that it like hurts my toes. If you're playing basketball in them. Like the last time I played basketball and my pinky toe was shredded up, and I'm like, I can't wear these anymore. If you wanted to, you could like you could punt a football in those things and get some
Oh,
good
that is
distance.
not
Like
good.
I
That
mean, you do want like a basketball shoe to be structured so you don't freaking rip your ankle up, but
not
they
that
were maybe a
much.
little bit too much, a little bit too much there. They were almost like boots. Um, they were pretty actually comfortable to walk around in, but yeah, playing basketball,
I believe
it
that
was a
though.
little rough. At least after they worn down a little bit.
I definitely believe
But
that.
Kyrie's heights were as a second banana, So like they're just two different types of players, and I don't think Paige will be like that though.
No,
I don't think she'll be a second
no.
banana. She's different. She's different.
Damn, that is crazy though. He has been second. But
he's been good on his own, but not good enough to like win a championship. You know.
yeah. Now that you say that, that
So
is
like
right.
Boston didn't go well. Brooklyn didn't go well. Dallas, they went to the finals,
They did.
but he was second banana behind Luka.
Honestly,
So you
you
know,
know some, and because I watched, I'm not gonna say a lot of those games, but because I've watched some of those games, I can say this: on paper, and for what Luca did, he was second. But some of them games, if you actually watched them and like pay attention to every single thing, Kyrie was leading them teams. I do feel like he's the reason they got to the finals.
yeah,
You need Luca. You cannot just diminish him. Like Luca did his thing. But when Kyrie got on that court and he started commanding things, it just seemed like everybody relaxed a little more.
yeah.
It seemed like everything was just easier. It just,
He's a finisher, and that's every
yeah,
great team needs someone that can just get buckets,
yeah,
and that's what he's always been.
yeah. And that's like with Steph, like when you think about it, yes, he's number one. He's the top man. But how much other things have to be done so he can be the top man?
Oh yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So with that,
I mean, it's a team effort no matter what. So like that's why some of
uh,
these guys like get maybe a little bit too much criticism for their lack of success.
yeah,
Like we look at guys like Chris Paul and guys like that that have never won a championship, you know, and they obviously had the talent,
mm-hmm.
but there's so much else that has to go into it, especially if you're going to win. I
Cause
mean, being the best basketball team in the world is not easy.
I will say this when it comes to Chris Paul though, I do fault him a little bit for them Clipper years.
Yeah.
For them Clipper years,
I mean,
I do.
there was a mentality issue with those Clippers teams, and I don't
Cause there's
know.
no way they should have won nothing. Not got to a finals at least something.
They
Like
were stacked for a good amount of time.
yeah, like them teams were good, 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 good teams.
Yeah.
And like once you go to break it down, you really look at the roster and you look at everybody who was on there. You like, damn, how did y'all not win? How did y'all not at least make it to the finals? Now I do get it. They ran into the Warriors a good couple of years and all that, but
But they also lost to like the Rockets and like James
yeah,
Harden, you know, great talent, all that. But man,
mm-mm.
I just
Not.
Chris Paul's better than James Harden. Like he shouldn't have lost.
That is a debate there. That is
I don't
one.
think it's a debate.
That is a debate there.
It's not a debate to me.
I don't know. I don't know. I gotta think about that one.
I mean, if you're just looking for buckets, it's Harden.
I gotta think
But
about that.
but I mean, if I had to pick between either of them, I probably would just try to go for someone else anyway. If I really wanted to win something,
I
I mean,
don't
we've
know.
seen what's going on.
I don't know. Prime Chris Paul. I don't know. I don't know. Cause like when you talk about, you know how we always talk about prototypical point guard,
Mm-hmm.
and like no, he's just a point guard.
Yeah.
He's not a scoring guard. Chris Paul is he is that guy.
Oh yeah.
And then when he was in his prime, CP was he. They were the fucking the Hornets, man. Like, what are you gonna do on the Hornets?
Him and David West, man, they were killing it back then.
That
I
says
don't know who the hell else was on that
that
team,
says a lot.
but
Your number two guy, the second best player on this team, is David West.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's
yeah.
hard. That's hard. I gotta think on that one. You just brought up one. I gotta ask a couple people on that one. That's hard. Both in their prime, but that's hard.
Yeah.
That
When they
is.
played together too, it was pretty interesting to watch.
It was. They were
I thought
decent.
they had a shot,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
But see, even that, I'll give them a pass for that one because they kept meeting the Warriors. And this ain't the Warriors when they already got it figured out. No, this is well-oiled machine
oh yeah,
Warriors.
oh yeah.
So I'll give them a pass
It's
for
like
that.
everyone in the East that ran into LeBron.
Yeah.
It's like you could be the best team in the world, but you still got to go against the best player. So
Definitely. And just because he's on their team, he's gonna low key make them the best team.
yep,
Like
yeah, we saw those Cavs rosters.
whoo,
We saw them.
whoo, whoo, whoo. And a lot of people just go to the second Cavs. I go to that first Cavs.
Yeah,
Good God,
there's a reason he left. We'll just say.
man. Uh,
Yeah.
I fully support it. You should have left.
Oh yeah.
You should not have been subjected to this shit. Cause, all right. What else we got? What else? What else happened in sports? Anything else? Anything? Have you seen the NBA schedule since they got released? The full schedules got
Just
released.
kind of browse through it.
Any matchups you looking forward to?
Man, I don't know. I'm just a little. I still think I have a little bit of depression inside me with Tyrese being out. Part of me just doesn't even care. And I don't like Boston obviously, but Tatum being out too. It's like two of the best players in the East are gone.
Yeah.
So I don't like. I just don't really. I'm not super interested in the East this year.
Where do you rank Halliburton in the East? As far as stars and all that go, where do you rank him?
Man,
Yeah, that's a little.
it's hard.
Yeah.
He's a really tough player because the stats don't really tell the whole story with him.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that in the playoffs. I mean, there's a lot of games where he doesn't really score much, but
Yeah.
I mean, we saw Game 7 before he got hurt. I think he knocked down like 3 out of 4 threes.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
leading them to something special, and we saw the game winners. So he's tough, man. I'd have to really sit down and think about it. I mean, I'm still taking Giannis over everyone in the East.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, who else? Tatum, I like Tatum.
I'm not taking Tatum.
Tatum is second at best.
Actually,
I take Giannis over Tatum. And I probably I'm not taking Tatum over Halliburton just because of the bias for me.
I'm not mad at that. I'm trying to be unbiased. That's the only reason I'm thinking on Tatum.
Yeah.
Only reason.
Outside of, and you could have a debate about Brunson. Again, they're just two different types of players, so it's hard to compare them. And
I will tell you, I would rather have Brunson than no. It depends on my team. I need to see the rest of my team.
Yeah.
I do. I need to see the rest of my team because I'm thinking I would take JB, but at the same time, Halliburton is what 6'6", 6'7", 6'5", somewhere up there. He's. I have a thing for tall point guards.
Yeah.
I love him. Love him.
It's definitely. I mean, some of those passes he makes, his height definitely helps that.
And he does play. He plays decent defense.
He tries.
He's pretty good.
He tries.
Whereas JB, it's the same thing. JB tries.
Yeah.
But it's only so much.
The thing, JB was a second-round pick, man. He wasn't supposed to be this good.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of physical traits he is lacking, but he's such a smart, crafty player, and he's built himself into an awesome player. When he came out of the draft, I was like, yeah, he'll be a pretty good backup. And he's become one of the best point guards in the league. So shout out to him for that.
How many point guards would you put over him? We'll just say the East. We ain't even gonna go through the whole league. Who would you put over him in the East?
Again, I'll take Halliburton.
Yeah. I expect you to say that. That's cool.
Outside of that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, who's even left at this point?
Would you take LaMelo over?
No. Are we counting Mitchell as a point guard? Or would it be Garland?
I'm not.
Because I would take Brunson over Garland, obviously.
I'm not taking
Mitchell and Brunson, I think, are pretty close.
I'm not taking either one of them as a point guard.
Okay.
I think they just played the point guard, but I don't look at either one of them. I told you the one episode. I'm taking Alonzo. I look at Alonzo as the point guard.
Yeah.
And I would make them other two the 2 and the 3. Just me personally.
Yeah.
I ain't taking Alonzo over JB.
No
way in hell I'm doing that.
Who else? Detroit, Cade Cunningham plays point guard, but he's obviously not a point guard.
And I'm not taking him over JB.
I wouldn't take him either, but just trying to think of teams. Milwaukee doesn't have anyone now.
They don't.
Drew Holiday's out of the East.
That is crazy.
So
But I wouldn't take him over JB either, though.
no.
And I love Drew Holiday. Y'all remember that? I already said that. I love him, but no, I'm not taking him over JB.
Yeah, I mean, like Maxey, like there's just the East is pretty rough in talent right now.
You know something? You know what's crazy about Maxey? I got a hot take on that one. I'll take Quickly over Maxey.
I don't know about that.
I'll take Quick over
I will
Maxey.
say I didn't watch a single second of Raptors basketball this past year. But
I know about Quick.
yeah,
I'll take him over Maxey.
yeah,
If they have the same opportunity, yeah, I do believe Quickly would have he could have been where Maxey is.
yeah.
I definitely believe that. And once you go to breaking down, you go to looking at some of the stats, some of the things he's put up and done. I'll take him over Maxey. That's my hot take.
Okay.
I ain't mad at nobody who disagrees. Whatever. Cool. I'll take Quick over Maxey though.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how the Raptors are this year because
I think they're gonna be cool.
they Masai's out of there now. They've still got some talent. Scotty Barnes. I
Mhm.
still believe in RJ.
I do.
You know what I
do.
mean?
I
I
do.
don't know if him and Scotty. That's kind of a weird mix. They kind of play the same style on offense, but
Yeah,
I believe in RJ. I would maybe like to see him somewhere else.
I do too. But I've always said when they did the trade, I said that I like the Raptors not to win anything or to do anything. I like the Raptors as just a young team.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was one of my sleeper young teams. Like not this year, maybe not next year, but kind of like how the Thunder were, where you could kind of see them just steadily going up as a young team. They weren't going to do anything, this year, not nothing next year, but in a couple years when they really start figuring out, everybody get mature, I think they'll be good.
Yeah.
I don't know how far they'll go. I'm not ready to.
Yeah. They've still got some moves to make.
Yeah.
They're building something decent.
But I will say that watch out for Quickly.
Yeah.
Quick. That is one person. When it came to that trade, that was the only thing I was mad about with the trade.
Mm-hmm.
I understood RJ. Of course, I wanted to keep him, but I understood it. I got it. We got rid of Quick though. We couldn't have figured out something else. Need Quick, man. But
yeah.
I love Quick. That's my boy. Anything else? Anything else we forgetting? Oh, half of the Fever is out now. Like, so
It's over.
good season, you guys.
There's some teams that just have a season from hell where it just doesn't work out injury wise, and the Fever are there. I mean, Caitlin's been in and out all year.
Mm-hmm.
Now Cunningham's out, who's been awesome.
Yep.
So yeah, it is what it is. They
shout out, what's her name? Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey Mitchell's sick. Yeah.
That game I went to, man,
she's sick. Yeah.
Man, shout out Kelsey Mitchell. Yeah, I was not familiar with your game. I am familiar.
She's a hooper,
now.
man.
She
can pour it in. So
she is.
Yeah. I like Aaliyah Boston a lot too. They have a bright future, but yeah, this year is just injuries can't do anything about it.
And that's okay. Go get y'all a draft.
They're young, man. They're young.
Yeah, go get y'all a draft. Time. Oh no, whoa. They were at like 500, so I ain't gonna say they can't, but
yeah, they're probably too good to get like a really high pick, but
well, get deep in that draft.
The thing is, women's basketball is getting some depth finally. Like we're starting to see every year a lot of good players come in the league. So I think the league's in a good spot. There's a lot more attention around it now, and it's because the players are better now. So
but you know something? I was gonna say something about that. Do you think the players are actually better now, or are we just paying attention more?
That's a good question.
Because I'll be honest, I ain't been paying attention at all.
Yeah.
Every year, I probably knew 2 WNBA players.
Yeah.
Maybe. And hell, and if nobody told me, I would have thought Lisa Leslie was still playing. Cheryl Swoops and shit. Like, okay. When did Tamika Catchings, when did she retire?
It's been a while. She's been working with like the Fever and the Pacers for a good, probably since I was in college. So it's been some time.
Okay, that lets you know. Okay, so I will say for me, I'm paying attention more.
Yeah.
I cannot speak for nobody else, but me personally, I'm paying attention more.
Yeah.
I didn't know nobody. So that's one thing I have been kind of wondering about.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, either way, people are watching now, and
Yeah.
so that's good progress because for a long time it was definitely it was losing some money.
Yeah.
We'll just say that.
And another thing I want to say while we're talking about the WNBA, women, watch y'all sport, please. You don't know how many people I've asked about WNBA or, hey, have you ever watched the game? Do you watch the game? Do you watch? No, no, no. Watch y'all sport, please. Just
There's been a lot of chirping over the years about how unfair it is that no one watched the WNBA, but women aren't watching it
y'all don't
either.
even watch it.
It's
So
like, man, we all got a lot of stuff to do, so like let's take it easy on each other.
like, come on, you guys.
At least watch it if you're gonna criticize other people.
Yeah, man. I've been trying, so you know. But I just wanted to put that out there. Not here to attack nobody. I don't want no smoke. None. All right. Let's get to the big thing, man.
Yeah.
The big old depressing thing. AR is a second string starter and our quarterback of the future, with the quotations. Our cute quarterback of the future is Danny Dimes. That don't even sound right. What's your thoughts?
Well, I was at work and I was just checking like a fantasy football chat I have with some friends, and they sent that in there, and I'm like, it ruined my day.
Mm-hmm.
I instantly went to Twitter and probably spent a good amount of my work day wrapped up in that. Yeah, it's been a rough thing to deal with
Mm-hmm.
because like I understand why they did it, which is like
I
makes it
do, but I don't.
harder.
I do, but I don't. I'll be
That's the
honest.
thing. And part of the problem is actually not this specific decision, but everything that's come before this.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, if you don't think AR is ready to lead a win now team
Why do we
right
draft him?
now, why did you start in the past 2 years when you've had basically all the same players?
Yes.
Like you've had these vets like DeForest Buckner and Michael Pittman,
Mm-hmm.
these really good players that are good enough to win now. We've had them.
Yeah.
So what has changed? Has AR gotten worse in how he's doing everything, or have expectations changed?
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it frustrating that they even drafted him in the first place if they
Yep.
were going to cut ties basically after 2 years.
Yep.
And again, as we've talked about the first couple episodes,
You know something? Not even why did they draft him? Didn't they just extend him? Or are they talking about extending?
well, they have to they have to decide on his
Okay.
5th-year option.
Okay.
Before next year, I think.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if they just extend him, what are we doing for real?
Yeah.
Because now we just, what's up, man?
Yeah.
You know,
it's frustrating. Like the way last year went, like I understand benching him because he tapped out. Like I get that. It's not a good look and all that.
it's
I
not
think the
good
play calling was just not good last year, and it set him up to
at
fail.
all.
And so I don't really love how Steichens handled things either. Obviously, Chris Ballard has stayed way too long. So there's just a lot of things wrong with the situation. And I think Daniel Jones has a chance to be fine. The schedule is not super hard this year. Like I think they could still have a good year, but it's frustrating that how everything has led to this.
Well, see, that's one thing about Ballard, I will say. I think, in my opinion, he has messed up the quarterback decisions.
Oh my God, yeah.
But all the rest of his decisions and the people he's brought in,
yeah,
he's done a good
the
job.
team is in a good spot. The roster is actually really talented.
Yeah.
But man, I was thinking the other day, like they had a chance to trade for Matt Stafford it was before the Super Bowl. He won the Super Bowl with the Rams, obviously. So that would have been like 2020, 2021. They had a chance. Stafford showed interest in coming here. I don't think he wanted to trade the picks.
Lamar.
After 4 horrible quarterbacks we had here, and Lamar obviously was another option.
That's the one. That's always at the top of my list.
The
How
thing
did we
is, like
not?
Stafford, I think Stafford was more realistic than Lamar. I think they had a chance at Lamar, but I think ultimately he wanted to go back to Baltimore.
He did.
Stafford was leaving Detroit. Like that's like he was 100% leaving.
But
So
but see, this is my thing with that, and it's the same thing with Brady.
yeah, that's another guy that showed
Try,
interest in coming here.
just try. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing I want.
Yeah,
Try. I'm not expecting you to actually get some of these people,
yeah,
but try.
yeah.
Put a put out an effort. I didn't see one report. Indianapolis is interested is doing moves behind the scenes, checking on the Stafford trade. Indiana is trying to see what's going on with Lamar. Like I've never seen none of those,
Yeah.
but we'll go pick up Matty Ice.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's my problem.
Yeah.
If we at least tried to go get Stafford and then ended up with Matty Ice, I feel better.
Yeah.
But with that, it's like, bro, your top pick was Matty Ice. Matty Ice better the fuck work. Better. Like, so that, and when we keep firing staff, why are we not starting at the top?
That's how it works because the coaches want to blame someone else before themselves. That's how it works with every organization where it'll be 2 or 3 years of firing other guys saying, "Oh yeah, he was the problem. It's definitely not me." But then it gets to a point where it's like, "Yeah, it's you."
Bro, like there's no way around it. I like Shane Steichen. I'm on record as saying that.
Yeah.
I do like Shane Steichen. I do think he has done a pretty well job coaching us. I feel he is doing horrendously with our quarterback. And the same thing with Ballard. I feel like with the total team, he has done a very good job. With the quarterback play, with the quarterbacks we have had, I feel like he has done a horrible job with that.
Yeah.
Everything around our quarterback, whatever has to do with it, I feel like has been handled poorly, which is frustrating and crazy. Well, yeah, it is frustrating and crazy because we had Peyton and Luck. We didn't have this many problems. So now that has me thinking, was Peyton and Luck, were they so um I guess good, or were they so different that now we don't know how to do anything with anybody now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of them type things. Like, do y'all just not? Were y'all just dead in the water? And have y'all been dead in the water for 20 years? We just had great quarterbacks here, and they just covered it up.
That's
With
pretty much how it works. If you look around the league, I mean, look at the Chiefs before Mahomes. They were making the playoffs, but they weren't doing anything. Quarterback is everything. And it sucks that it's that simple. But look at the teams that have quarterbacks and look at the ones that don't. We talked about the Browns to start this. If the Browns had Patrick Mahomes, which they probably would have ruined him too, to be
I was gonna say, I don't know. I don't know no quarterback I honestly would trust to go over to the Browns and turn it around.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. I think a
Yeah.
running back could.
I don't know. They had Nick Chubb for a while and he was really good and they didn't do anything with him.
Yeah, Madden
So,
curse.
well, that's fair.
Once he got on the Madden cover, it was over.
I think the only running back that could save them is Derrick Henry because I think Derrick Henry will probably play until he dies. So if they
Yeah,
could get a Derrick Henry type quarterback, which might be Anthony Richardson, even though actually no, I can't say that because he gets hurt a lot more than Derrick Henry's ever gotten hurt. So Derrick Henry has had one big injury in his career, which I can't believe.
that is
He is massive,
that
so
is
it makes
crazy.
sense. But running backs get hurt, like they all do. It's just how it works. Derrick Henry had one injury that caused him to miss a good amount of time. Every other year, he's just been running 2,000 yards.
Yeah, that's because he is a fucking refrigerator with ankles.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he's
I'm not
different.
getting in
He's a
his way.
linebacker playing running back.
He is
It's
a
nuts.
middle linebacker at that.
Yeah, and he's plowing over defensive tackles. I
Yeah,
mean, that dude is
I'm not
different.
getting in front of that.
I'm happy he's not in our division.
Man,
even though the Colts still beat them most of the time. But that was always something to
Still,
worry about.
I don't need them that headache, them worries.
Yeah,
I'm good on that.
yeah.
Yeah, but oh, okay. This is what I saw earlier. I think I was on Twitter. They said they didn't even give AR a fair chance because how many times did he actually get to play with the starters through this preseason?
He played one or two drives and he got hurt.
But is that with the starters?
Actually, you know what? That one game, I don't think they had a lot of starters out there.
You get what I'm saying? So how do you really?
And he, like the second preseason game where he was playing with second string, he looked pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I thought he won the job that game because especially like there was two penalties from Mitchell that I think got rid of like 80 yards worth of passes.
Mm,
That one awesome throw he had to Anthony Gould, there was like a 40-yard
man,
dot, gets
God.
blown back because of a penalty. And that's just how it was last year, man. Penalties and drops.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to say, oh, AR only completed 48% of his passes last year. I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man. Like, I'm almost just sick of talking about it now because it just makes me so freaking mad about how, like, he was the dude, and I still think has such a good chance.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if there's stuff behind the scenes, like if they don't think he's working hard enough or whatever, like that's something that we can't really see or know. But on the field, it's AR. Come on.
He's not working hard enough. At what though? What is he being asked to work on? Like that that is my question with that.
Yeah,
I
that's
understand.
always something you can say, and like it, it's all expectation. But
You know what I
you
mean?
know, so I don't know, man. There's very minimal reporting about that, which is a little bit surprising and makes it seem like there's not much there.
You get what I'm
Otherwise, there would
saying?
be a huge story about, oh yeah, Richardson, he doesn't know how to be a quarterback, he doesn't know how to run a team. You don't see that,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It's
Only thing you ever see is shit outside stuff and stuff he really can't control.
yeah,
Being real, he really can't. Like like we've been saying, bro, get his play calling right. Can we just do that? Get his play calling right, and then let's judge him.
yeah.
Because some of these plays, he
Again, you watch that first season, the 4 games he played before he got hurt. It was a lot different than last year. Like
it
there was
was.
the play calling was a lot. It emphasized a lot more of his strengths. The completion percentage was a lot better because there was a lot easier throws to make. Last year, it's almost like they wanted him to be Superman, like Cam Newton style, and he just is not ready for that. Maybe in
No.
5 years he will be, but this dude's young and has barely played football at a high level. So
Yeah.
they needed to make it easier for him, and they haven't, and
Yeah.
it set him up to fail.
Like,
And now we're back on the Carson Wentz, Philip Rivers, Matt Ryan carousel, where we're just getting dudes that other teams gave up on for cheap. That's not a way to win a Super Bowl.
that's not a way to
And
do
that's been Chris
anything.
Ballard's approach the entire time since Luck retired. Is just let's try to get a good value at quarterback. Well, it's the most valuable position in football, so why would you do that? It's and
Why
yeah,
didn't you
it's
draft Shador? Why didn't you draft Shador? Why didn't you check in on some of them quarterbacks we talked about?
or maybe like
Listen,
maybe stop taking chances at guys that are value again, because even Shador would have been a value pick. Why haven't they gone out and trying to get an actual good starting quarterback that's played really good football in the NFL? Why don't you
that,
trade up in the draft
and you don't
for
have to start
someone?
at the top either. You don't have to start at the top. Like how we were talking that one week, and I was like, we should have A tiers, B tiers, C tier. With the team we've had for about the last, what, 10 years? Sound right?
Mm,
With the team we've had for about the last 10 years, if we would have had us a good C tier quarterback, we would have been good. We would have been okay. We didn't need. No, we don't need to get all the A's and the B's. Like we didn't need that. But if we would have had us a nice, good C tier, we would have been great.
Yeah.
We would have been great. We would have a chip by now. Cause shit, Foles won one. If Nick Foles won one, and that's not a shot. That is
Yeah.
not a shot. But if Nick Foles won one as a backup, there's no way you're going to tell me that a backup couldn't have got a chip with us. You know, so
Be a lot of good talk on the Colts this season. I feel like.
oh yeah,
Yeah. It's
oh
gonna be
yeah,
interesting.
oh yeah, y'all gonna hear from me with all these moves. Oh yeah, just like last year when motherfuckers was trying to tell me, oh no, you got to take out AR, put Flacco in. If you want to win, put Flacco in. That's what my cousin kept trying to tell me. Kept saying. Oh, every loss Flacco got us. Man, I was the first one on his line. You want to win? Put Flacco in, huh? Well, we losing, so you still want Flacco in? What we doing? Can I put AR back in? Yeah, you might as well put him. I know. Okay, like, nah. But hopefully they'll get it right. And hopefully they bring back them black jerseys because I love them things. I need to get me some more. All right. Anything else? Anything we forgetting?
I'm good on sports, man. I'm sad now. I should. It's good to wait to the end because I would have. The other stuff I wouldn't have wanted to even talk about. The good thing is they play the Dolphins week 1. You want to get yourself right. You play the Miami Dolphins, so a couple of weeks we'll be good. We'll be good.
Fantasy. Who would you pick if you got with your first pick? Who would you pick out of a quarterback, a running back, and a receiver?
I usually go receiver in the first round, but if I had the
Really?
first pick, I might go running back.
Really? Okay.
I like building teams around receivers because I just like
Receiver.
I trust receivers more. Running backs, I mean, last year like I had Christian McCaffrey in a couple teams and we saw what happened. Now it's not to say wide receivers can't get hurt too, but running backs, everyone knows. Like there's a reason they don't get paid as much because they're just more fragile. They carry the ball a bunch, they get hit a bunch. Receivers can have an awesome game and have 7 catches.
That is
You're just not exposed to injury as much. To be a really good running back, you're touching the ball 20 times a game and you're getting hit by 300-pound linemen, so
deep
it's just risk.
Legs.
So I like to invest a little bit more in receiver if I have the opportunity. But if I had the first overall pick, I might, I don't know, some good options like Saquon and Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs.
I was gonna say who would be your top pick? We'll say your first 3 picks. Who were you picking?
I mean, honestly, the 3 guys I just said, I might, which are all running backs. I'd probably go. I mean, I really like Gibbs.
Okay.
I mean, I like all of them. I'll be honest. Saquon last year was just insane.
You think he's gonna continue?
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, they've got such a good offensive line, and he's just so talented in general. And I'm happy he's on a good team because when you watch him at Penn State, it's like this dude is not even next level. He's like the next level. Like he is one of the best running back prospects we've seen in a good amount of time. So
and the Giants let him go.
Yeah, and thank God they did. He got a chip year 1 when he was actually on a good team, and he had 2,000 all-purpose yards. So
definitely, and backwards jump.
Yeah. So. But was he on the Madden cover this year?
He was.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll go with someone else. Maybe I'll go with Jahmyr Gibbs.
Damn! I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go with Jahmyr Gibbs.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would too. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into the finances, the stocks. What we looking like this week? How we looking?
So, as far as big stocks, Nvidia is reporting earnings this upcoming week, which by the time this pod's out, it'll already happen. But I'm interested to see
How
how
they
that
looking?
goes. Yeah.
Walmart just had theirs. They missed it by, I want to say, 2%. Their projections.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 2%, but I might be lying. Don't quote me on the exact percentage, but theirs was a little down, just a little bit. So might actually be a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you're missing that close, it's not that big a deal. But
Mm-hmm.
people always sell it. People will sell it if the earnings are good. So it's. I always say that you don't have to be that smart to make money in stocks because there are a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stupid people out there, and you can take advantage of them.
Oh my God,
A
it is.
lot. Or it's not even stupid, it's just scared. People get scared about stuff.
Nah, it's stupid. Because even when I be trying to explain certain stuff to people, I just be looking sometimes like, did you really just ask me that? Are you like
Yeah.
seriously? Okay, but okay. So Nvidia, okay.
And then as far as like smaller stocks, one stock I've held for a couple years now that went crazy. I don't think it was this past week, it was the week before, was Wolf,
Mm.
which the ticker is WULF, not O. My dad lost some money because of that mistake. Let's say that. But that is like a Bitcoin mining stock, and they just got an investment from Google. So
Mm.
they went up like 60% a day,
Mm.
and now it's hovering like around $9. And it's looking good. I mean, when Google invests in you, that's a good sign.
Definitely.
So that's as far as like longer shot stocks, that's one to keep an eye on over the next probably couple months. I mean, anything that's AI and like crypto related right now is doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
So we've
XRP
already,
is heading back up. Bitcoin heading back up. Dogecoin heading back up. Um, H bar. H bar is a crypto. I want you to look that up.
okay.
I want you to look that up. I just got a new car, you guys. Okay. But when I was in there, the finance guy, he's from Florida too. He's from West Palm, I think he said. But we just started talking and all that, and then we started talking about stocks, started talking about cryptos, and I was telling him about my XRPs, and that's when he was telling me about that. So definitely look into that, you guys. If you don't, that is on you. I kind of hope you don't, just so I keep it all for we keep it all for ourselves and do it that way. But you know, that's for y'all. Well, Jim. Um, what else? What else? What's the staple stocks this week? I really like that term. That,
Yeah.
that is a good term.
I mean, I'm still pretty boring right now, just kind of keeping an eye on like the main stuff. So, like, Nvidia has been a big focus lately, Microsoft. I haven't really moved off that. Everything's been moving up with
Okay.
like the big tech stuff. So, I'm just sticking with that, man. You don't have to work too hard. When it's going good, you just go into something and it goes up. And
Mm-hmm.
that's how it's been lately. So,
If you can pay attention to some of the earnings and stuff like that, do. But other than that, man,
yeah, earnings season is it's a good time to kind of get into some of this stuff and
mm-hmm.
start seeing how earnings impact stock movement because sometimes it might not do anything,
Yep.
sometimes it could go crazy in either direction. So
Yeah, and that's something I kind of don't understand. Why would it not do anything? You get what I'm saying?
it depends what the stock is. If it's like a traditional company like a Walmart or like a Coca-Cola
Mm-hmm.
where it's just been the same thing for a long time, people probably aren't as interested in the earnings. Like it doesn't really matter as much unless something really bad or really awesome happens. But if you're looking at like growth companies, like revenue and sales and like new projects, that stuff matters a lot. So those kind of things will move a stock a lot more.
Okay. Because that is one thing I've heard that plenty of times, but I always be wondering like, what exactly does that mean? Okay. All right. Anything else with the finances, stocks, and things?
Pretty pretty well, I guess one other thing to mention is that it looks like interest rates might start coming down, um, which that should help stocks. I think it's going to kind of free up a lot of money. So that's
Mhm.
something to keep an eye on. It wouldn't happen until next month, like the middle of the month next month. But something to keep an eye on over the next month or so, kind of in preparation for that.
That's what's up. Definitely need all that coming down.
Yeah,
Might refinance a couple things.
be a good time to do it.
Definitely. Okay, I got a question. Well, we're gonna end on this one question. I got a life question for us.
Okay.
We're gonna end on that one. We're gonna go to current news, pop culture news. First, did you see about the Lotto and the Thug president question?
Yeah.
Just some of the funniest shit ever, man. Just some of the funniest things ever. Okay. If you haven't seen it, then just go Google it.
Yeah, I don't even want to spoil it.
Yeah,
It's
you need that laugh.
yeah.
You need
Young
it.
Thug has entertained for a long time, and he continues to do it in different ways.
You need that life. You need that laugh in your life. Get that laugh, please. I need you to get this laugh in your life. Okay.
And that's why Young Thug should be free, by the way, is stuff like that.
Definitely.
There's,
Okay.
there's some people that deserve passes on certain things because they are generally benefiting society.
Yes. Okay. But while we're talking about benefiting society, let's talk about robbing society. Fucking pirates in real life. That's the headline right there. Pirates in real life. If you were still in 2025 going to 2026, I know it can happen. I do know it can happen. You should not be getting overtaken by pirates in 2025. And what do these pirates really look like? Please don't tell me it's a man walking around here with a fucking peg leg and a bird on his shoulder, and he is really, really robbing people on boats. Please don't tell me that is really going on. That is the funniest shit in the world. Okay.
All the videos I've seen of modern day pirates, anyone that's being overtaken by them absolutely deserves it because they're almost always pulling up in some sort of like raft. Like, first of all, if you were sailing the open ocean on a raft, you're not going to make it most of the time.
And if you do, you're extraordinary.
Yeah.
You're not.
Because one swipe from a shark, I mean, you're done. Like, even if that thing swims off and doesn't mess with you, you get a little puncture in that raft, it's over. Definitely. Now, if you are in some sort of small wooden boat, you have a better chance. But all it takes is one storm and you're fucked there too. So almost all the pirates I see, they're not pulling up in cruise ships. They're not pulling up in massive fishing boats. They're pulling up in something small. They have a couple of assault rifles. And somehow people on the open sea are just weaponless. So this is how it happens. And they deserve it. Because, man, I mean, you could probably throw some bricks at them and fend them off. So anyone being overtaken nowadays, unless you've got a true militia pulling up on you,
which I don't
think is happening.
Unless we haven't seen reports of it happening.
Yeah,
there we go.
It might be happening, but I think most of the time it's some rink-eating stuff going on.
Yeah,
you know, they're pulling up in a kayak or something, trying to overtake a 40-foot boat, and somehow they do it. So good on them.
A fucking kayak is funny as hell.
They've got 4 or 5 kayaks coming from all angles at them. They just can't handle it. I mean, it's nuts.
Yeah, every single one of them got assault rifles and shit.
And it's probably like an 80s Russian assault rifle that like probably jams half the time too.
It still got a bayonet on it. Oh, that is funny, man.
Yeah.
That is funny.
If you're on the open sea, we'll just say this. Bring some bricks.
Oh my god.
Bring some bricks. You don't even have to bring a gun.
Oh
bring some bricks, bring some
Get a harpoon gun.
A harpoon gun
You need a harpoon
that would
gun.
absolutely take care of business.
Please get a harpoon gun.
Yeah. And don't even shoot at the people. Shoot at the boat.
Definitely just shoot at the boat.
One hole. One hole is all it takes.
And just float off.
Yeah. Let those pirates just die in the ocean. You don't even have to handle it. Just take the boat out. They're not swimming anywhere, that's for sure.
Ooh.
So
I wonder, can they swim?
They could float.
I wonder how many people that are on all of these boats and these cruise ships and all that can actually swim. And I wonder if that's a factor in their decision to get robbed by a pirate.
It's possible.
I wonder.
There are probably a lot of people out there that live on boats or work on boats and don't know how to swim. I guarantee there are some people out there like that.
I know it is. Yeah. That is wild. That is just
wild. People don't always think ahead. You know? They're like, oh, we're on a boat. You don't have to swim. The boat does the swimming. What happens if the boat goes down, though? Or if someone comes on and takes you off? You know?
What happens if you just accidentally end up overboard?
Yeah, or that too. It gets choppy out there, man. I've luckily never really experienced anything crazy, but
I have. Yeah. Not too crazy, but okay. So we all know I grew up in Florida. We had a marina that was down the street from our house. So basically, you know where we're at. Mm-hmm. Down where that Walmart is, that's basically where the marina was.
Okay.
So shit, we would walk to the marina.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't even say the Walmart. That's too far. That's probably where the beach was, because we had a beach that was around too. Like we had the marina where the boats and all that would be at, and then we actually had an actual beach that we would walk to. But the marina, we used to walk to it all the time. Don't ask me why, but we were out once when a hurricane was supposed to be coming.
Okay.
Don't ask me why.
Hey, if you're in the eye of the storm, that would really actually be a nice, relaxing experience.
I don't know why, but
that's some Florida shit right there.
It definitely was. Definitely. But, you know, we were out of school because, of course, hurricane was coming, you know. But while you're home.
So you're out of school because of the hurricane, but you go into the ocean. Yeah. Just laying it out there. Not commenting or anything, you know. Just putting the facts out there.
But I have to preface all of this with, you got to remember, we actually went outside.
That's fair.
We were outside kids. Like, you know.
Yeah.
We got up early, 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't come back home till 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. Like, we were outside kids.
Yeah.
So, okay, but all us out. We went down to the marina. I have no idea why. None. We went down to the marina, and when I tell you, that water, it was doing some of the most craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Good God.
Okay. What was it doing?
It was just everywhere. Like, because you know how the wind comes off the water and all of that. That shit was so choppy, so just crazy.
Yeah.
Any boats that were actually out there that we saw, I know they were scratched up.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, they docked by the shore or whatever, and you know they had that one little concrete wall that's right by all the boats that way you can walk down and get on. Man, them boats, they was like, it was crazy. I feel like I seen a pelican like trying to fly, but it was flying backwards. Okay.
I have seen birds on the ocean do that when a strong wind comes in. Yeah.
It was, again, I have no idea why we were out. And all of our parents had to be at work.
Yeah.
Like, had to be, because I don't know. I really, really don't know. I don't know. But that was definitely better than playing the game inside. That lets you know the childhood.
You can play the game inside when the hurricane's actually there.
Exactly.
You know, close those windows up. You got a few hours.
Well, no, because the power's going to be out by then.
Well,
Yeah, so
you could play like yeah, I guess.
yeah. But see, that's what a lot of people don't understand about hurricanes, bro. Once the power go out, only thing we finna do is go to sleep.
Yeah.
What the fuck else is there
What
to
else are
do?
you gonna do? There's no light. It's not like you can even read or anything.
Like I can honestly say that some of the best sleep I've ever had is through a hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricane sleep, oh my god,
Yeah.
it is great, man.
Sleeping in the rain is different. I would like hurricane rain.
Man,
Hurricane rain might be a different level. I guess if you're in
man.
Florida, I know a lot of people from Florida where they don't worry about hurricanes. Like
No, no.
up here, we see a hurricane, we're like, oh my god, that's horrible. You talk to people down there, and they're like, oh yeah, it's all right,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Had maybe a little bit of wind damage on the side of the house or something,
Like I got
But
one of the bros, he a firefighter, so he actually has to go be a first responder and go
yeah,
out and stuff like that. So I will say his experience is different than
right,
some of us.
right.
And then I got another one of the bros. Every time a hurricane does come, he does get out of Florida. Like he'll go up to Georgia, but
Mhm.
that's because he actually just has that opportunity. He can.
Right.
All the rest of us,
Man, that's the thing. Florida is massive. So
and you
like
don't realize it,
in St. Pete down there, I mean
man.
that's is it like 6 hours to the border probably to Georgia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 to 7.
So
Yeah, yeah,
I mean that's
yeah.
a commitment. And the thing is Georgia's gonna get hit by it too. It's not gonna be as
For,
bad.
for the most part, yeah.
And if you want to go to like the west side of the state, or I guess it depends where the hurricane's coming from, but
But I mean, but even it kind of don't matter. It's not gonna get too far.
yeah.
Like it'll get
When
to
it gets far inland, it starts really breaking down.
that's what
Yeah,
kills it.
yeah.
That's what kills
So
hurricanes.
if you were like in northern Georgia, you'd probably be fine,
Yeah, yeah,
unless you're like on the coast, I guess. But
yeah. That's what kills. Like as soon as
yeah,
it hits land, it start getting all the
it's just
concrete shit.
rain at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit over with.
yeah.
Now if it creep back and actually go to that water, oh, now you got something to
Start
worry about.
recharging.
That's
Yeah.
what you got to worry about. But if as long as it's on land, oh, I'm cool. This bitch gonna be over with. Like that's just that on that. What else we got? What else we got? YNW Melly, he's getting a retrial. I, what is going on with that?
I don't know, man.
Like that's just where I'm at with. Like, didn't he got? Well, it wasn't a mistrial. Was it a mistrial? The first one.
I think so. Yeah. It's hard to keep track anymore. It's been going on for so long.
So can they recharge him for anything because it was a mistrial?
I don't think so. I think all that evidence kind of gets stuck with that trial. So, I mean, unless there's something new.
So yeah, what are we doing, y'all? Like, let's figure this out. Trump, get on your job, man. You
Hey,
free,
he's done that in the past.
bro. He done freed some
So,
of everybody. Like, I don't agree with everything Trump has done, but he's definitely done some good things. Like this bill I've been hearing about where he's trying to take away taxes on overtime.
that is nice.
I don't care what you got to do, y'all. Make that happen. I am tired of working all these extra overtime hours and my check look the same. That ain't cool.
Yeah.
So
It is annoying. I've been working overtime lately too, and you get the final check, and it's like, it's not really adding up.
yeah, this ain't. What is this? This ain't. I could have worked regular and made this.
Yeah.
Like, you know. So yeah, Trump, get on your job. But Melly, hold your head up, man. But damn, man, like they do need to make a decision with him, man. But you know something? I think all these other trials that they have lost, even though they're not related in any way, but some of these other trials that they've lost and that haven't went their way, like the Thug one, I feel like they really thought they were gonna get Thug, and when they didn't,
Because they're stupid, man. You
yeah,
watch some of the clips from that trial, and it's like some of the stuff they're trying to use against him was just nonsense.
yeah.
I
I,
mean,
I think the only trial that they can really stand on right now is the Tory Lanez one. Yee.
Yeah,
Yee.
that's a tough one.
But yeah,
That's a tough
Melly,
one.
man, like, let the boy out, man. And if y'all is gonna retrial, like, really, let him out. Just let him have to report back to court. But let that man out, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's what sucks about that kind of stuff is like you don't get anything back. If you're actually wrongly convicted, you can get some reparations for that. But
how long is it
if
gonna
you're
take?
just in jail for 10 years because they can't get a trial figured out and they prove you're innocent, that's just 10 years gone. Sorry.
Definitely just 10 years gone.
It sucks. And
But,
it should be changed because if it's because you're supposed to have a right to a speedy trial, right? So
mm-hmm.
if you're not getting your trial within, I think like 18 months, which that seems like a crazy amount of time too,
It
but like
does.
there's a lot of stuff going on, so I don't know. But 18 months, it
Okay.
sucks. But if you can get that figured out in 2 years, it's better than 10 because when it just keeps getting pushed down the road, it's like, man, especially if you're innocent. It's
For
like who
real.
knows, but being in jail for 10 years because of nonsense is it's crazy.
Being in jail for 10 years for a song. Like,
Which that's another stupid part. Like it's all storytelling. It's like obviously it could be true, but you can't use that as some sort of like admission of guilt. I
yeah,
mean, how
it's a
it's
song.
it's a song. Like there's a lot. Look at Drake. How many songs of Drake's do you think are real life?
All the
Like,
ones about his feelings.
yeah, that's
All of them.
true.
All of them. Other than that,
Yeah.
like mob,
So like that's
like
so
mob
much music
ties.
is just made up.
Okay, it's a great
Mob
song.
ties.
It's a great song. I love that song. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite Drake songs. I don't believe that shit though.
Hell no. Hell no. Let's remember where he's from. Let's just remember that.
I'm just gonna put that out there. That's just me personally. Um, what else we got? New music. We got a lot of new music that done dropped. A lot. What have you listened to lately?
I've been listening to Jid, man.
Bro,
Dude, that might be his best record. I
bro.
mean, it's
Okay, I have not been familiar with Jid. I know who Jid is. I've listened to him on features and things like that.
yeah.
I've never listened to a Jid project. This is my first Jid
Okay.
project. I have to go back.
Yeah.
I have a
You have to
lot.
go back.
I have a lot I need to go back on.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
his shit was good. His shit was very, very, very good.
Yeah. Jid is one of those guys I just trust.
Okay.
There's some guys like, oh, I hope this is good. Jid, I know it's gonna be good.
Okay.
And he was proven right.
Um,
It's a hell of a record.
who else? Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find Jid album and then I'm gonna just go newer from there. Where's that? Go there. Come on now, load up. Who else? Who else? While I'm thinking. Yeah, but Jid, his album was very, very good. Um, Chance dropped the album. I have not listened to it
Don't
yet.
care.
Yeah,
Do not care even a little bit.
I wasn't trying to say it, but I'm definitely there with
He's
you.
yeah. He got left in the first term presidency for me. And for most people, I think. Let's just be honest here. Like coloring book, great work. But what was it? What was that record he came out with after that? It was just terrible. There's like bubbles on the cover and stuff. Like it's coloring book. Great job. Just leave it at that.
I'm with you when you're right. I be trying to give people a chance, but
He got it. He got his chance.
um,
He
I'm
got his chance.
I'm
He had his time.
I'm definitely with you when you're right.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Gunna album?
I don't think so.
Okay, this is the first Gunna album that I can honestly say I could listen to the whole way through. It was very good. I finally got a chance to listen to it. It was good. It was. It was good. I liked it. Um, Let me see. He has a lot of songs on here. He has 25 songs
Damn.
out of
How
25.
long is it?
Um, hour 10, hour
Okay, so they're all
9 minutes.
short songs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, come on now.
I
You
mean,
know
it's
Gunna.
gonna,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know.
That's a lot of songs.
Out of 25, I have 16 that I have liked.
That's really good
Okay.
for that amount of songs. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would definitely say that I recommend it. Gunna, he had a very good album. And on it, I hope I'm saying this right. I'm probably fucking this up. Sock Sock Passe, something, however the fuck he say that. You know, he try and get exotic and shit, so cool. But that song, number 5 on the tape, that shit hard. Um, the song he got with Burna Boy is hard. And the song he got with Wizkid, hard. Okay. So I would definitely say Gunna, his album was really, really good. I will say that. Nudie dropped.
Mm.
It was pretty decent. It was decent. If you like Nudie, you like Nudie, you know what you expected. Okay. It was a good album. Life is Beautiful. Larry and 2 Chains.
Mhm.
They dropped the deluxe.
Oh, okay.
They got 2 more songs. Might be 3. It's 2. It's 2 more songs.
Okay.
Okay. 2 more songs. The 2 that they added, it was pretty good. For me, that's still my album of the year. I just like it.
Like I said, I'm gonna come back to that. September.
Yeah,
September.
yeah,
It's September
yeah.
vibes. So
But see, once you said it and I thought about it, I was like, something that makes sense though.
yeah,
That makes
it
sense.
is starting to get cooler out though. So I don't know. Maybe hit
Yeah.
now, but there's some records that just work better in the fall.
Yeah,
There's some that work better in the summer.
yeah, yeah.
So that one is gonna be nice when it's like in the 60s, I think.
And something that might be why I kind of like Gunna album. It's kind of a summertime album.
Yeah.
It's.
It's like if you're listening to music in the car, which I think that's a good experience for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's the weather is impacting your mood,
Yeah.
because you're literally out in it and you're inside a car, but like, you're still experiencing the weather. And when it's hot and sunny, like I don't want to listen to something slow and kind of just methodical. I'd rather listen to the Future or something like that.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's
But
a
if it's
fact.
like a little crispy out, it's like, yeah, I'll throw on something like that.
Um, Babyface Ray dropped. Codeine Cowboy. I love it. I love it. Okay.
It's a great name.
I just love it. And honestly, for me, the last, let me go look at all of his albums so I can say for sure. The last 4 he has dropped, 5, because I'll start with Face. They've been just automatic listens for me. I put them on, I just let them shits ride. I think my favorite one, Face. Face, hands down. I love that tape so much. I listen to that shit so much. Face and Mob, them two. I listen to both of them shit so much. So definitely go get on Babyface Ray, Codeine Cowboy. Very good. It's like a 2-part. Like it's this 1, this 2. Altogether 19 songs, 58 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. And okay, I'm biased. I have every single song liked. So
Must be a good album then.
okay. Like I said, for me, I love it. I think my favorite song off of here, One on One Talk with God. I just like how he was talking on that. He was talking that shit. And he got And number two on the first disc, him and Yachty. It's called Wavy Creek. I like it. I like that one too. It's pretty decent. Who else? Who else? Who else? Kevin Gates, he dropped. I haven't
That's
listened
right.
yet.
Yeah, I need to listen to that too.
I haven't listened yet, but Gates dropped, so that's on the agenda. I haven't listened. I'm not even sure if I will listen. Young Boy dropped again.
I'm good.
And if I'm not mistaken, it's hosted by DJ Khaled.
I'm definitely good then.
I think it is. Yeah. DJ Khaled. He's hosting it.
Yeah. I'll leave that to everyone else.
I think I'm gonna give it a try because he has Khaled involved.
Yeah.
And my biggest criticisms of Youngboy, like I always say, that boy need a fucking A&R. He needs someone who is around him who can tell him when that ain't it, or when he need to pick a different beat. I'm so tired of listening to Youngboy fucking carnival music songs. Cause that is what a lot of them damn beats sound like. Bro, I'm not trying to get on the merry-go-round and listen to you talk about killing somebody. I'm just not. I'm not. Okay. When you make great shit, when you make good shit, it is great. But when you make everything else is just horrible. Okay. Horrible. You need an A&R. So with that, with Khaled actually A&R, hosting this, which means in some kind of way he A&R'd it a little piece.
Mm-hmm.
He put some input on it a little piece. I'm gonna give it a try. You got 4 songs. How many songs on here? Let me see. It's 13 songs, 37 minutes. I don't know how long that'll be, but you got a good 15 minutes out of me. If you don't catch anything in them 15, it's over with, dog. It is over. He has Kevin Gates on the tape. I'll see what that's talking about. I might start with that first, then start from top to the bottom. I might do that. Maybe I might fare a little better. But young boy, you need an A&R. Okay. All right. Who else we got? We already said something about Chance. I'm not listening to no damn Chance. Sorry.
No apologies necessary. We're all in the same boat here. Let's be honest. We're all in the same boat.
Zillionaire Doe, he dropped. I haven't listened to it yet. I probably will through this week, but I've been on record in saying I just don't really like Jet. He cool. He's okay. I think Montana 700 is way better, in my opinion. I'm taking Montana every time over Zillionaire. But I'll let y'all, we'll see. K Camp drop. That is a name I haven't heard in a decade. But yeah, he dropped Kiss 6. That is crazy. He's on 6. Earl Sweatshirt dropped.
I listened to an Earl Sweatshirt song on the way over here, actually. We talked about him before. I mean, he has some good stuff, but a full project might be a little bit tough to get through.
I don't know if I'm gonna listen.
And again, summer. If you're listening to Earl Sweatshirt in the summer, I think you need to go see somebody.
Well,
let's be honest.
It's the cover though.
That is a really good cover. I like that.
It's the cover.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of made me.
Golden State Warriors were sacked too. That's a good way to start. Oh no.
It is. So, oh no, I'll wait till it's later at night, and I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You can't listen to him with the sun up. That's just a fact.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. No. Unless you got issues, then,
But then again, something? Who does it?
That's fair.
I'll shoot you a little bell. You got more than us though,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
who doesn't? Uh,
That's not your fault,
Kalen, for real. He's from California. Have you ever heard of him?
Mm-mm.
He's from California. I've been getting on him more and more and more and more. I like him. He
Okay.
he's like one of them melodic singer rappers,
Uh-huh.
rapper singers. I don't know because I don't know what he actually classifies himself as first, and then, but he's nice. He has a collab tape with him and Mozzie. I liked it a lot. So this is one I would definitely be listening to. I'll see what it's talking about. He has two discs. Okay, all right. While I'm looking at this, we're streaming. Stop with this two disc shit. Where? What disc?
That well,
What disc? What are we talking about? A deluxe? Cool. Cool. Why do you have disc one, disc two? Who is
yeah.
buying CDs?
It is strange because as someone that does sell band merchandise occasionally, there are people that buy vinyl still. But calling it discs, yeah, is strange. You want to have like multiple records, B side, A side type thing. That's one thing.
But say that. Stop saying disc one, disc two.
Yeah.
I just don't like that. We're streaming. There are no discs. None. Like, I just got a car. There's no CD player in it. Where am I putting disc one or disc two?
Yeah. You could have a car from the 90s, maybe early 2000s, or you have to, for some reason, have a CD player, which I know some people do,
Yeah.
but they're hard to find nowadays.
Like, just stop that. God, that annoys me so much. Um, Ghostface Killer just dropped.
Okay.
Supreme Clientele 2. I'm gonna listen. I
Yeah.
was on Twitter earlier. I think last night before I came in. No, I think right when I came in, I was on Twitter a little bit before I passed out. I saw a lot of the lyrical listeners. I seen a lot of people talking about this album, you know, and a lot of people they've been really happy with, like the Clips album. Did you ever listen to the Clips album?
Mm-mm.
That's another one. Listen to it, but like you said, around September time.
Okay.
It's a very, 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 very good album, but it's the word plays, the
Right.
double, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not really fun music.
Yeah.
But being honest, I don't want to hear Pusha T on nothing fun. Nothing.
Actually, you know what? I forgot to mention. I listened to a Pusha T album, which I don't think is. Could you pull Pusha T up on there?
Gotcha.
I don't know when it came out, but I heard a song recently, and so it was good. So I listened to the whole thing. Yeah, it's this one. Oh yeah, that is new. Uh, whatever that's off of. Oh wait, is it? Oh no, it's this one
This
from 22.
this the one he was it's almost dry. That's the
Yeah,
one he talking about. That's the one he it was Grammy nominated.
really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I heard what song? Neck and Wrist
Hmm,
came up. I'm like, that song's fire. So I
okay.
listened to that whole album recently, and it's see sometimes I'm a little bit behind on stuff. So Travis stays up on like the week to date
I
stuff
try.
drops. I might not know something even dropped until the next year.
I try.
So that one I'm I guess 3 years behind on. But that's a good record.
I'm trying. I try.
I haven't really listened to Pusha T much in recent years.
I told you I'm not trying to listen to push. Okay. Did I tell you about that? It's a it's I guess the artist is Culture Jam, but Culture Jam is it was started by Kawhi Leonard,
Okay.
but he just gets like a bunch of artists, rappers, whatever, whatever, and they just it's a collab tape.
Okay.
They're making the second one, and I guess for this one they got Anthony Edwards picking the people,
Okay.
getting everybody together. Okay,
Okay.
so for this second one, it's they got a song called Damage Control, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Damage Control, and it has Wale and Pusha T on it.
Mm.
On the way home, listen to it.
Okay.
It's very, very good. Actually, I think we got our summer songs playlist. I think I put it on the summer songs playlist.
Okay.
I think I did. If I'm not mistaken, I did. It's a very good song. It's a very good beat. I'm mad they put Pusha T on it.
Pusha T can be a tough feature sometimes.
I don't want to hear Pusha T on nothing. On how do I say this? I want to hear Pusha T on beats that make me think. I want to hear him on introspective things. I want to hear. I don't want to hear him on good beats. I'm trying to think of a better way to say it because
I think people will understand what you mean by that.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hear him on these upbeat summer song. Like that's not what I want to hear.
That's not what he's doing.
That's not you.
Yeah.
That's just not you. Okay. And I know you're a great lyricist. You're a great artist. I don't want to hear him on that. And on the song, Wale comes on and kills it. Like, shit. Wale, where's the album? I know it's coming. I know it is. Good God. But then Pusha, he comes on and it's kind of like, nah. Like what he was saying on the song is not bad. The lyrics or anything is not bad or nothing like that. But just for this beat and then how Wale started it, bro, nah, y'all shouldn't have put Push on though. That's my only thing with that. Like, but shout out Push. I do like you still. It's just I want to hear you in a different setting, different element. Like certain things you don't need to try. Yeah. At 40, you don't need to try and look for your club record. You got grinding. Just keep on going off of that. But yeah, Kalen for real. He's from the West Coast. He's I guess kind of underground.
Okay.
So, but that's one I would definitely recommend him. And he's more of his stuff is more upbeat. It's more summer songs.
Okay.
So yeah,
cool.
I would definitely say get on him. 2 Chainz dropped the soundtrack to his Red Clay movie. I see my cousin listen to it. I'm gonna ask her how it is. I'm probably gonna give it a listen later on. 9 songs, 32 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, I'll listen to that later on. See what that's talking about. I haven't got a chance, but I'll get on that. He got Neo on here. Neo, he got a song with Yachty. He got a song with Young Boy, and I bet it's great. I just bet it is. Like I just know it's good. But if it was off of his if off of Young Boy album, that shit would be ass. Like, ugh. And then he has a song with Ronald Isley and the Isley Brothers. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this later. I definitely am. Big X the Plug dropped. And from what I'm understanding, this is his country album.
Okay.
Yeah, I Hope You're Happy. That's what it's called. That's a cool name. That's a cool name. He got Darius Rucker on here. Got Jelly Roll, Bailey Zimmerman, Ella Langley, Luke Combs, Shabuzi, Inc., Tucker Wetmore, and Thomas Rhett. So yeah, I'll give it a listen later on, see what he's talking about. Big X have been on a nice little run lately, so we'll trust him. We'll see what he's talking about. And this is the one I wanted to end on. Offset album.
Have not got around to that yet.
Offset dropped his album. It is very, very good.
That's what I've heard.
Very, very, very good. I think out of all the Migos, Offset drops the best albums.
Yeah. We talked about that in one of the earlier episodes. So. Yeah.
Offset, he out of it is 18 songs, 53 minutes. Out of the 18 songs, nope, wait a minute, hold on, because I see another one I didn't like and I need to. Out of the 18 songs, I liked 16. Offset album
It's a
is
ringing endorsement.
it is